This video is all about Iztuzu Beach in Dalyan, Turkey, also known as Turtle Beach. We'll show you why coming up. We decided to venture to Iztuzu Beach. We wanted to spend a day on a beach. We were staying in a VRBO, beautiful villa in Dalyan. You can check out that video. We've also got that one up here on our YouTube channel. On our way to the beach, we found this great overlook, and there also happened to be a cafe. So we decided to check it out. On our way to the beach, we thought we'd stop by here. It's got a really nice cafe, fruit stand, and chewing gum. It's okay. No problem with that. But yeah, we're on our way to the turtle sanctuary, and we just noticed this really nice couple cafes here. So we're gonna check them out real quick and continue on. We did end up going back to that cafe later. You'll see that a little bit further on in the video. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and let us know in the comments if you have any questions about Iztuzu Beach or Dalyan or Turkey in general. We'd love to talk to you. So once we got to the beach, we realized it was quite windy. I'm not going to have you listen to any more of that very, very windy speech that I was giving there. It was interfering with the microphone quite a bit, and my wife was also getting pretty mad that I was chewing gum. She thought it was unprofessional. She thought it looked pretty terrible. Let me know in the comments if you defend me. I don't think it's that terrible. I do, looking back on it though, I realize what she was talking about. Me chewing gum is kind of annoying when you're watching a YouTube video. Now, despite the wind, the beach was absolutely beautiful. So many really cool areas around the beach. Also not overly crowded, which was very nice. We were looking for a place that wasn't super crowded with tourists. And even though it was windy, it was still very, very hot out. So it was nice to be by the beach and cool off. And then when you got out of the water, you did get a nice breeze to kind of help dry you off. In a way, the beach reminded me of my hometown of Duluth, because we have a place called Park Point, which is a very long stretch of sandy beach near Lake Superior. So it kind of reminded me of home a little bit, which was nice. They also have cages around areas where turtles lay their eggs on the beach. Now, Iztuzu Beach is very, very protective of the turtles that lay their eggs on that beach, and there's a very good reason for it. Back in the 1980s, and even today, there are people that are trying to develop that beach and make it more of a tourist spot and have hotels and all kinds of other buildings and shops in that area. But luckily, through conservation efforts, environmentalists have been able to stop that from happening. Probably the most famous person for protecting the beach is June Haymoff, who is also known as Captain Jane. There is also a turtle habitat dedicated to her right next to the beach, and it's an awesome, awesome place to go and visit. It's free to enter. I will say that it's not a huge sanctuary, but they do have a couple different tanks, and they have a couple cool exhibits to see. As I said, it's free, so definitely go check it out if you're at Iztuzu Beach. One thing that we did not know though is they did require masks, so we left our masks in the car, so I had to walk all the way back. Not a huge inconvenience, but just one thing to know if you are going to be going to that sanctuary. The things that they've done too to help rehabilitate these turtles is quite amazing. They have one turtle that was preserved because they wanted to show the prosthetic jaw that they put onto it. And it's really quite impressive. You'll also see some turtles that have protective coatings over their shells because their shells have been damaged. We saw some turtles that had some cracked skin, probably was hit by some sort of a boat or other type of aquatic vehicle, perhaps attacked by another animal. But really, really great work that they're doing there, and I am very, very thankful that we were able to see that. the history of Iztuzu Beach.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
That's cool.
I think he has trouble with the
Fin, yeah. Doesn't
wind. Yeah.
do his other fin, yeah.
Yeah. Right.
I know, isn't that weird?
Yeah. It's free. So this is place rehabilitation center for turtles, and this long time ago, I don't know what year, but they wanted to build here hotels and houses, and one person, his name is Captain Jun, she saved all these turtles, and they built this rehabilitation center for turtles, and this is their house, and they take care of those turtles who have injuries, because there's, I guess, very less chance for them to stay alive after they gave birth and those tiny babies. So they are doing huge help for those creatures.
Another great thing about Iztuzu Beach is that you can rent a chair and umbrella that they already have set up there. Unfortunately, when we got there, they were already all taken. Not a huge inconvenience. We already had our own towels and our own stuff to keep us more than happy on the beach. But it is an option, just know that. I would just, if you're going to plan on using or renting one of those chairs, get there very early. They do also have a food stand there, so you can get some food while you're on the beach, and they also have a shower, so you can shower off all that salt water that you've been swimming in. Another interesting thing about Iztuzu Beach that I didn't know before going there is it forms a natural barrier between the fresh water of the Dalyan River and the Mediterranean. So on the Mediterranean side is where you'll go swimming, but they do also have another little, looks like a pond, but it's basically where the Dalyan River flows, and you can kind of look at that area as well, and that is fresh water, and then over on the other side is the salt water of the Mediterranean where you go swimming. Kind of cool. So once we left the beach, we went back up to that cafe and we stopped in there. Absolutely amazing. It's a family run place. They have kittens running around.
He wants to play with that. So playful.
Reminds me of Coco. They have really, really nice seats. The sitting area was very beautiful, and the view is just fantastic from that cafe. So hands down, you gotta go to the cafe there up on top of the hill. So overall, this was one of my favorite days in Turkey. I say Iztuzu Beach, you have to go there. It's just so much better than any other beach that we saw, and it's not crowded. Really, really liked it. Sandy. There's not a lot of sandy beaches in Turkey from what we saw, so highly, highly recommend it. A must-see place if you're in Turkey. Thank you for watching. Once again, if you have subscribed, thank you. If you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that subscribe button, hitting the like button if you enjoyed the video, and also hitting the notification bell so you know the next time we release another Turkey video. Our next video will be about the holidays. We are about to go visit my parents in Duluth, Minnesota, so be sure to check that next video out, and then we'll get back into Turkey videos. We still have Cappadocia to go to, and I still have a lot of tips and suggestions and lessons that we have learned from our trip there, so be sure to check those out. Thanks again, and we will see you next time.